Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So in the previous lecture we looked into the introduction of IELTS Task 1, the written portion, and we also looked into the overview, which is the second paragraph of the written portion. The written portion comprises of 4 paragraphs. One is the introduction, the second is the overview, the third and fourth paragraph are the specific features of the infographic. So we previously looked into the introduction, and then we looked into the overview. So right now we're going to look into the overview in a little more detail. So remember that the graph was about divorce rates in Finland and Sweden. On the x-axis we had the number of years, on the y-axis we had the percentages of divorces. So the overview paragraph went like this. If you remember, overall, Sweden experienced a downward trend, while Finland showed an upward trend throughout the period. So overall, Sweden experienced a downward trend. It's the downward trend. The red bars are lowering, while Finland showed an upward trend throughout the period. So the blue bars are increasing. So this is the first feature that we marked in the overview paragraph. So overall, Sweden experienced a downward trend, while Finland showed an upward trend throughout the period. So throughout the period goes from 2011 to 2015. Then just a full stop. Then both countries' divorce rates had some fluctuations. This is the second feature. So the divorce rates are fluctuating of both countries. This is the second feature that you're outlining in the overview paragraph. Then you write although. So using although is a very nice way to continue to is a very nice linking word. So although, Finland initially had a lower rate. Although Finland, which is the blue bar, initially had a lower rate than Sweden. So the blue is lesser than red in 2011. Although Finland initially had a lower rate, it outraced. So in 2015, Finland outraced Sweden. Although Finland initially had a lower rate, it outraced Sweden at the end of the period. Full stop. So what you can take from this overview paragraph is that start your overview with overall. Use words such as while Sweden experienced a downward trend, while Finland showed an upward trend. While is a very nice word when it comes to comparison. Then write the second feature. Look into the infographic. What second feature do you notice? Both countries' divorce rate had some fluctuations. Then you need another comparing sentence. So start with although. Although Finland initially had a lower rate, it outraced Sweden at the end of the period. So the next paragraph is feature number 1. Remember that you should group the specific features of your bar chart into separate paragraphs. So the next 2 tasks you have is you have to write specific features, feature number 1 and feature number 2. So let's look into feature number 1. So feature number 1, so the specific features, when it comes to specific features, you should have 2 paragraphs. One paragraph should be about Finland and the other paragraph should be about Sweden. So para 1 goes like this. Sweden's divorce rate was about 45% in 2011. The blue bar was about. It is not exactly 40. It not exactly 45, it's about 45 in 2011. The red bar is about 45% in 2011, being higher than Finland's rate by approximately 8%. So the difference between the red bar and the blue bar in 2011 is 8%. Then it rose to almost 50% in 2012. It went to 50% in 2012. However, the figure showed a gradual, so in the next sentence we're going to combine the details about 2013, 14 and 15 related to Sweden. However, the figure showed a gradual decrease to about 47% in 2013 and continued to decline steadily to the end of the period. So it is declining, the red bars are declining, reaching around 45% in 2014. Analyze the red bar, it's around 45% in 2014 and hitting a low point of 37% in 2015. So that's about para number 1. This para is good enough for 8.5 bands. And this is para number 2. So para number 2, which is para number 2 specific details, and para number 4 of the complete written portion. Percentages of divorces in Finland was less than 40% in 2011, and it decreased in 2012 when about 1/3 of marriages in Finland ended with a divorce. However, the figure experienced a steady growth during the next 2 years. It rose to approximately 39% in 2013, then it increased by around 3% in 2014 and remained steady for the next year, outracing the rate of Sweden. So this is the 4th paragraph, and if you follow this structure, you're gonna score no less than 8.5. So remember, you've got the intro, which we discussed in the previous lecture, then the overview, then para number 1 of specific details and para number 2 of specific details. That makes it a total of 4 paragraphs, 180 to 200 words. Thank you.